Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates or what you have to add to this message. So, as you all know, I've spoken about the solar eclipse quite a few times because it is a major, major event that's taking place. And the powers that were are very clear about the energy that's coming with this solar eclipse. I want you all to pay attention to a clip from a television show that was literally, I've never watched this show before. I want you to pay attention to this clip, and I'm going to continue to proceed forward and telling you what I feel about this. I want you all to see the scene here. Pay close attention to what they say towards the end of the scene.
No, the amulet has a transformation.
They're talking about the Eye of Horus. They're trying to find it.
I'm working on it.
Looks like you're running out of time.
Don't worry about me. I'll get us the eye.
No need. Our master has made other plans.
She said, our master has made other plans.
They don't concern you.
All hail our pet.
Chaos is coming.
Chaos is coming, is what she said. Watch what she shows him on the newspaper. Y'all see that? The solar eclipse. Now, apparently, this show is called Theodosia. Theodosia. And it's about this female named Theodosia who gathers an eclectic team that includes her younger brother, Henry, her friend Will, and Egyptian princess Celia to fight a powerful secret society bent on destroying the world with ancient Egyptian dark magic. Theodosia, is a smart 14-year-old daughter of two, intrepid Egyptologists. I'm trying to read this, but the letters are very small. But they end up coming across this mysterious artifact, which is the Eye of Horus. And Theo unlocks the power to see and perform true magic, thus discovering a whole new world of mystery as well as danger. Okay, so as I was watching this TV show, I was able to see a couple of things. It was supposed to be creating like curses upon whoever touches this Eye of Horus. And so really they was in this pyramid at the beginning of the show, and they ended up stealing a couple of, ancient artifacts or whatever. And now it's creating all of these problems because you have the secret society that's trying to find them in order to obtain the Eye of Horus and whatever artifacts they stole, because this secret society, like it said, is hell-bent on using Egyptian dark magic to control the world. So for them to show the eclipse, now this show was created back in 2022. We're talking about 2 years ago. Here we are in 2024. I'm sitting here not knowing anything about this show. It just happened to pop up. I saw the unk on there, so I was like, okay, well, it might be interesting. Turn it on. And while I'm minding my business, barely watching the show, I look up and that scene is there showing the solar eclipse on the newspaper after this woman who is supposed to be wicked tells this man, hey, our masters have a plan. Our masters have a plan, and she sets the newspaper down in front of him, and there it is, the solar eclipse. This is literally a week, less than a week prior to the solar eclipse that we are about to experience in the 3D. So this is very, very important to understand that these beings, because what she said was very important, she said chaos is coming. So they know that this solar eclipse is getting ready to bring destructive energy. And they are trying to come up with a plan now on how they're going to be able to offset the energy that's coming through the solar eclipse. And so this is getting ready to bring some very, very, very massive changes for the entire globe. I don't know if y'all can feel it. For me, the energy is heightened. We got a lot going on at one time. You're talking about the Mercury retrograde. We got the new moon. We have the new year that has literally just come in. Springtime is here. And we have the solar eclipse. There's a lot of energy that's taking place at one time. But the powers that were are scrambling. It's definitely something concerning, they're trying to use dark Egyptian magic. So, of course, they're using it from a very low vibrational space in hopes that it will empower them or aid them in offsetting the destruction that's coming upon their empire. But it's not going to happen. Obviously, I'm going to continue to watch this because now it sparked my interest to see, for her to say we have a plan. A lot of times these people put things in movies and TV shows because it gives them a open, like a direct format of communication for all of those who are part of these secret societies, rather than speaking over the phone, through email, through text, or having meetings. They can put it in a TV show, and whoever is a part of these secret societies can watch and understand what the next plan of action is. And that's why a lot of times when people speak on things such as like The Simpsons, and they're like, well, there's a lot of messages and predictions that come through The Simpsons. No, that's them expressing the plan and what you can, like, from is really targeted towards the members of the secret society, to let them know, okay, if you're watching this TV show, once you see this particular event unfold, that means that we're executing the next plan of action. Okay, so they might, like, they had like a couple of singers such as that, being Lady Gaga, flying around on The Simpsons, and then they said, okay, later on she ended up doing that exact scene on the Super Bowl. Well, they'll put those types of things on these TV programs so that it's a direct communication to the other members of the secret society that, okay, once this particular event takes place, that lets you know that a certain plan has been carried out or something is getting ready to take place. You see what I'm saying? So also considering that they have to move based on people's free will. They cannot impede on your free will. And so in their minds, they feel like they can offset their karma because they can say, well, we did put it out there for the world to see. We did let them know what we was up to, but they just didn't. They took it with a grain of salt. They assumed that it was just comedy, or it was something to laugh at, or it was something just to be entertained by. But we did tell them what we're doing. Just like if you go back and watch a video that I did a while back when that wicked so-called Queen Elizabeth passed away. It was very clear, my spiritual team showed me that the movie Snow White said a whole lot about what they was doing out there in London and how they had actually established their power through that particular empire. Okay, it showed a whole lot. So it's like they'll put it out there for you to see. So just pay attention. Some of you might be interested in tapping into this particular series, Theodosia, just to gain some insight on what their plan is. But just know that they are coming up with a plan. But it's not going to work because, as she said, chaos is coming. And so they're scrambling, trying to figure out how they can use ancient Egyptian dark magic to put the masses to sleep and to offset or to completely prevent their destruction, their downfall. Okay, London Bridge is falling down. A lot of the things that you see happening out here, certain events, just like that bridge that was literally crashed into, I believe that was out in Maryland. These things are taking place as signals. It's a signal to the other members of these secret societies that, hey, pay attention. This is what's happening. We got to get on top of XYZ, XYZ, without directly communicating these things out of their mouths. They'll show it through different events, okay? Events that cannot be ignored. Events that the world is going to hear about, so the message gets out there that much faster. So just pay attention to what you are seeing here, because there's a lot of symbolic things that the powers that were have been putting right in our faces, and our spiritual team is literally placing it in front of us so that we can decode and be very strategic in how we move based on what's being revealed to us. Because like I said, y'all, I barely watch TV. Rarely do I watch TV. And I was sitting over here minding my business, focused on something else, and my spiritual team said, look up. And right then and there, that's when I was shown that particular scene. So it's something there. Like I said, I'm going to continue to watch. I suggest that maybe some of you tap in, do some decoding, bring these messages out there, because there's a whole lot that's taking place with this solar eclipse, and you really got to have your energy high vibrational. Keep it highly vibrational. Do not let anyone come in to throw you off course. Don't be your own worst enemy either. Watch your thoughts. Pay attention to how you're feeling, how you're reacting, how you're responding, what you're entertaining, who you're entertaining. Be very, very diligent to maintain that self-discipline. Stay connected to the Most High. Stay prayed up. Keep cleansing your energy. Stay focused on your purpose. But also know this is a tipping point. Like, this is getting ready to knock the powers that were on their asses. Is over with, and they're scrambling, trying to figure out what type of magic they can use in order to offset it. So that's why we have our candles lit to destroy and release all agendas, strategies, and plans of the powers that were. You should be writing that on your candle. Many of you are joining me to do this and have those candles lit and burning through prior to the 8th of April. Before the solar eclipse comes through, we're already establishing the energy that whatever their plan is being destroyed, okay? So I love you all. I hope this message brought you some clarity. Add whatever it is you need to add at the bottom, especially if you've seen this show in particular, because I don't know. I don't think it's a very popular show. It just showed up out of nowhere. But if it is popular, let me know, because I don't know what's popular nowadays. But if you know anything about it, leave a comment below. I would love to read it. Like and subscribe, share the message, and I'll talk to you all next time. I want you all to see the scene here. Pay close attention to what they say towards the end of the scene.
No. The amulet has a transformation
They're
curse
talking about the Eye of Horus. They're trying to find it.
I'm working on it.
Looks like you're running out of time.
Don't worry about me. I'll get us the eye.
No need. Our master has made other plans.
She said, our master has made other
They
plans.
don't concern you.
All hail our pet.
Chaos is coming.
Chaos is coming, is what she said. Watch what she shows him on the newspaper. Y'all see that? The solar eclipse.